So this is basically what they were doing. Okay, I don't like Jews. So, Moses and David. Not in my book. It's not even the Bible. It's not even the Word of God anymore. It's my book. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about how angry German people try taking Jews out of the Bible. Not kidding. But before we talk about that, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because these videos actually take a really long time to make, and you'd be doing me the greatest favor if you actually did do those things. But without further ado, let's talk about how the angry German people tried taking Jews out of the Bible. So at this time, the angry mustache man wanted to control everything, even people's beliefs, and he thought that the Bible didn't fit his vision, and he wanted to take a couple things out. So basically, the angry mustache man looked at the Bible and was like, okay, I want the Bible to support my views. So he changed parts of it to, better support his standards, which is absolutely insane. Imagine me being a dictator and me not liking the Bible, and I see in the Bible that it said you can't curse, and I change it to saying you can just because I wanted to fit my standards. That's what he was doing! And get this, the angry Germans didn't like Jews so much that they actually removed Moses's and David's stories. What? For those who do not know, Moses and David actually, their stories hold a lot of, lore to the Bible. So if you were to put this into perspective for you, if you were to take Moses and David from the Bible, the lore wouldn't be that good. It just wouldn't. And the angry German people actually made a German church, a German Christian church that, was a church, but wasn't. It only followed their ideas, but they just called it a church. Hey, bro, it was so insane, bro. It got to the point to where they wanted to change how people saw God and Jesus. What? And some other angry German people thought it was a good idea. We should go ahead and we should support these other German people so they can better follow the angry mustaches man's rules. And they actually went into thought about this. They wanted to get scholars and professionals to basically help them on to reform the Bible and with parts that did not have Jews in it. So this is basically what they were doing. Okay, I don't like Jews. So, Moses and David. Not in my book. It's not even the Bible. It's not even the Word of God anymore. It's my book. They just started eradicating a lot of the Old Testament just because they had Jews in it. They didn't want people to know that Jesus was Jewish. They also they started just moving parts from the Bible, specifically parts where it was Jewish. It was terrible. Okay, so listen, the angry German people did not want other people to find out that Jesus was Jewish, so to fix that, they had some scholars to erase some parts of the Bible. Not only that, they changed up the Bible and they changed up the teachings. So Jesus wasn't really seen as Jewish at that time. He was seen more as a German hero. And the Bible, they erased it, some parts of the Bible, so to fit their types of teaching. And then the angry German people had the Reich Church idea. It was basically a church that basically followed angry German rules. If you guys get what I'm trying to say, you guys get what I'm trying to say. Basically, angry German people who do not like Jews make a church to follow angry German rules and not the actual teachings of Jesus. By the way, I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm trying to mock Germans. That's just what I have to call the people in this story, because if I call them the actual thing, this video will get taken down. For example, I can't call the angry mustache man by his actual name. Gotta call him that so this video doesn't. I love Germans. I love you guys. I can't call the angry German people in the story Nazis. I can't call them that. I can't call the angry German dude, the angry mustache man, Hitler. I can't call him that because this video will get taken down. I just wanted to go ahead and say that. That way you guys just wondering, why is he saying stuff like this? And then some people actually saw that the Bible was being twisted, and that's not how it actually went down. But they were too afraid to speak up because, they're angry German people. I would be afraid too. By the way, I just wanted to go ahead and tell you guys this. And you want to know how you say excuse me in German? Entschuldigung. That has nothing to do with the story. I just wanted to tell you that. And then some church leaders actually saw that it wasn't right, and they stood up and they were like, hey, that's not how the Bible actually went down. You guys are just twisting it because you don't like Jews. And then a bunch of church leaders actually got together and they made something called the Confessing Church. It was basically a church to protect the Bible. And they were like, we don't want the Germans, or not the Germans, but we don't want the angry German people to change what we believe in. And then more and more people actually joined the Confessing Church because they wanted to stand up for truth and they wanted to fight for truth, and they didn't want the angry German people to touch the Bible and change the teachings of it because, in the long run, that can be quite terrible. And then the angry German people didn't like what the Confessing Church was preaching, so they tried putting pressure on them so they, stopped, trying to... Basically, so they would stop trying to, mess with their, rules and their form of what was pure and righteous. And this started a big fight between the church and the angry German people. Basically, the angry German people wanted to take control over everything, including people's beliefs, and the church wanted to maintain truth about Jesus Christ and the Jews and stuff like that. And they didn't want the angry German people to change the Bible. The church wanted to protect the Bible from the angry German people. And then, sooner or later, the angry German people start losing their power. They start to realize, the people started to realize that, the church kind of makes sense, and, it kind of doesn't add up. And then, after that, the angry German people were not allowed to keep as much control as they used to. Yeah. And even though the angry German people tried changing the Bible, it didn't, after, all this was said and done, people just went back to the truth of Jesus. They knew who Jesus Christ was and that he was the Lord thy God. And then after the angry German people were defeated, the people that tried changing the Bible lost power, and it was crazy, and it was... But yeah, the angry German people lose, Jesus wins. It's like that every time. Jesus always ends up winning. But yeah, that was the video. Did you guys enjoy it? Yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about this. Sorry for all the censorship in these videos. I just try and keep it, as family friendly as possible, so I don't get these videos taken down. And I actually really like teaching you guys about God. But yeah, I feel like that's it. Also, a lot of people wanted me to continue the Bible series. I will. Those videos just take time to actually produce, and I'm trying to stay consistent on how I post. But yeah, I feel like that's about it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because these videos actually take a really long time to make, and you'd be doing me the greatest favor if you actually did do those things. But yeah, I feel like that's about it. I thank you, I love you, and God bless.